Donnie, I can't believe you tore all this stuff up.
I'm sorry we had to do it.
You said you were just gonna patch it.
Well, the shit just fell over and you had to pull it.
Alrighty, well I guess we're going to have to do what we have to do. Now the stuff you're putting on there, how is it not going to do the exact same thing?
They claim this is miracle shit in a bag. I don't know.
Miracle in a bag, they claim. Who is they?
Quikrete.
Quikrete. Alright, so we're going to try to patch this floor. Now Donnie, you know they're going to tell you you're doing it wrong, right?
Absolutely, I'm going to delete them too.
It's the wrong stuff. Oh, that'll never work, it'll crack. Oh, you should put carpet in. No, you should put tile in. You should put wood flooring in, Donnie. Hey, the laminate's very nice. You should do the laminate.
But y'all just go ahead and send me that shit and I'll put it right in here.
Yeah, it's true. Mail it to us.
Mail it to us. If not, we're going to put this down. This is called Recap Concrete Surfacer. It's supposed to be 4 times stronger bond.
All right, let's read down it. Repair, restore, and renew worn or spalling concrete surfaces. I'll bet that's called spalling. Squeegee, tap, trowel, or brush applied. Apply from a feather edge of 1/16 inch to a 1/2 inch. Walk on in 8 hours, drive on in 24 hours. Superior flow and finish.
Well, we need to tell the millimeters. We might have some people overseas.
Oh yeah, all you overseas people. Apparently 1/16 of an inch might be 1.6 millimeter, but I wouldn't know. And a 1/2 inch might be 13 millimeter, but I don't know. I wouldn't know. But it's on there, so that's probably right. But okay, so how do we do it, Donnie?
I don't know yet. They tell me.
Now, so the back part, we don't need it.
I think we won't. And a lot of this, like, I guess we need to get their opinion, but like right there, that really, to me, ain't really bad enough to even do nothing with. And where the rocks are just showing.
I guess we'll just see how it goes on like a big spot, and then might be more of it.
Like right there, that there, you know, if that had slick paint on it, that wouldn't look that bad to me. But we're in a newer style building. If we was across the street in one of our old buildings, I wouldn't do nothing. I'd just say it's character. But
You'd say it's what?
Character.
It's character.
But since we're in this building,
this is a newer building, people. This is 1962. This is much more modern.
Yeah, everything, you know, a lot cleaner and modern.
Now, I have had people from overseas in Europe give me hell because I'm saying this is an old building whenever their stuff over there is from the 1600s.
Well, hell, they need to come over here. We ain't got nothing more than 150 years old.
It's from before I was born. To me, that's old.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to try to fix this up. Donnie has done a good job of sweeping it up.
Hey, don't tell him I used the blower. Don't let him know that I used the blower.
He used the blower. All right. So what's the first step, Donnie? You ready?
Yeah, I'm going to put a little water on this stuff.
We'll put water on it.
And then I'm going to take my blower and blow the water back off.
And blow the water back off.
So it's wet, but it's not standing water.
Okay.
It's the only way I know how to get all the water out of the groove.
Okay, well, let's do that. Here we go. Now, how you going to get water on it?
I think we start back there because I think when we get up here, we're going to have to go out the door.
Yeah, we got to start at the back and then leave. Now, we have other buildings we could go to. This is just one of the many buildings we're working on. Now, Donnie, do we own 2 buildings?
Yep.
Do we own 3 buildings?
Yep.
Now, I'm talking about old rundown buildings. I'm not bragging about we're rich or anything. I'm just saying we got a bunch of work is what I'm saying. Okay, so we own 3 buildings. Do we own 4 buildings? We do 5?
Yeah.
And it keeps going, right? All right. So we got plenty of places to go work if we block ourselves out of this.
But now there's 2 active buildings we're working on.
Yeah, we're working on 2 right now. We're trying to get them up and running and where people can use them. What the hell are you doing?
I'm just trying to get water on where I'm gonna put this stuff so it's bond better.
There's a screw laying in the floor. You said you swept it.
I did.
Apparently your air blower, your leaf blower can't move a screw, apparently. if there's water all in the concrete, why does it matter if the water gets off the floor? You're gonna put it right back on when you put the concrete down.
I don't know. I don't have no clue. But I don't want this to have drainage in the water and then I go dumping that shit in there, it's gonna dilute it. It probably don't matter. But I don't know what I'm doing, so hell, we're just gonna do whatever. And look, now you claim you have to have one of these.
Donnie's got his mixer.
And you know,
Who made that mixer, Donnie?
it's Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Donnie likes Milwaukee if you haven't seen the other videos.
That shit's like powder.
It's like powder, he says. Look, we're supposed to make it like batter, I think.
I heard honey.
Huh?
I heard honey.
Honey.
Supposed
So
to be
it'll
the
pour.
consistency of the honey.
All right, here we go. We're going to mix it up, people. I'm sure this is going to work out great.
Oh yeah. They say put what, a quarter in there?
Don't put much. Did you read it? Did you read how much is supposed to go in there?
No. But think about it this way, even if I do read it, I ain't got no way to measure it. So what the hell does it matter?
That's a good point. It doesn't really matter how much water you're supposed to put in it because we have no way to measure it anyway. Oh boy.
I think you need more. Right?
Needs a little more.
That didn't do nothing.
Now don't go crazy now. We don't want this getting out of hand, Donnie. You're on video.
Well, can't you end it?
Yeah, I could. I'll take all this out. Don't worry about it.
Well, look. Now, we've done about 100 videos. And every time you tell me you're going to edit something out, it never comes out of the damn thing.
Well, I'll remember this time to edit it out. All right, we got most of it mixed.
What you think, Ronnie? Should we dump the whole damn bucket out?
I think so. But you're going to have to use the squeegee because it's going to be too thick if we just leave it, I think. It's kind of like making pancakes. And it looks kind of like cow patties. Yep, you're not wet enough. It shouldn't be doing like that. I think you need more water.
I think it's going to level out just fine.
You think so? I don't know, man. I think you're too dry. Well, I don't know. You're getting water on the top. Yeah, see that? I don't want it. How it? Are you getting them air bubbles in there?
Well, I'm scared you dumped the whole damn bucket up.
Mm-hmm.
But you know that guy that we watched,
Uh-huh.
he said that you had to keep fucking when it reactivated after a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never did concrete work with a damn squeegee.
I know, right? That must be your feather edge that they were.
But that really don't look that bad.
It's getting there. I see. It's getting there.
It's like it needs a little more right there.
Oh hell, you got the trowel. Now, Donnie, how come you just didn't hire somebody to come here and do this?
Nobody will come down here.
We literally have a problem getting people to even come down here, people.
I'm trying to get people to paint. I can't get nobody to paint. That's what we're doing everything.
Well, I mean, hell, if it doesn't crack and stays like that, it looks pretty good, really. Look at that. Fixed it already. All right, folks, we're gonna keep working it. We'll come back when we get farther along. Do what?
It's low right there.
It's low there?
I got it.
Oh. You get some trash in it. Had to let it sit a little bit. It's hard to tell anything when it's 20 different colors, but eventually we'll paint the floor and it'll look a lot better. I said it's hard to tell anything when it's 20 different colors, but eventually we'll paint the floor and it'll all come together.
I think that shit's leveling on itself out pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's kind of self-leveling, doing its thing.
You get somewhere close.
We've got the luxury that we don't need it to be perfect because it's just an old concrete floor, you know. I mean, nothing in here is perfectly square and level. But we don't want big divots in the floor where people might trip, you know, like this. Look how deep that is. So we used the first bag. This was the worst spot here where it's going to need to be thicker. So we're going to let it dry and then pour over it again. It says you have to wait 3 hours. But this time, whenever we mix it, we're doing the water first. We think that'll work better. Water first. We couldn't do that the first time though because we didn't know how much water to put in it. Boy, you'd be good as a chef. You'd be like that chef on Sesame Street.
I thought you were going to say Rachel Ray or something like that.
Rachel Ray, yeah, she's good. I like her.
And here you give me a fucking cartoon character.
Remember the Cajun chef?
Yep.
He'd put wine and everything. Boy, he was good. That's how you cook.
Think I did put wine in there?
Yep.
You got no wood.
What's going on?
Well,
Not enough water.
I'm more close to enough water, but I'm gonna go ahead and mix with something. Y'all, it looks like this stuff like here, you know, it's gonna look like shit when you get ready to paint it. With the end of the stage, you just take your trowel, scrape it right up. But it's still a little wet.
Yeah. Pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
Show them over there where I did them, right?
Oh yeah, we touched up a bunch of the little
Where I cleaned up around all over.
holes and stuff. This is all this dust. So we'll see if it holds up. We're going to paint thick as hell on here. We're going to put all kinds of paint on it. I was just telling Donnie we need to do it orange. He don't believe me.
I didn't say I didn't believe it. We're gonna paint it whatever fucking color we want. We'll paint with fucking polka dots.
We'll see what they got. We'll see what our options are. Probably not gonna be gray though.
I thought it was green.
Huh?
I told him to make it green because I like the color of money.
And maybe it's the color of money. I don't know, that might be too bright for in here. We got to think. We think our first tenant is gonna have a boutique in here. So if it's a boutique, it's got to look kind of classy, you know, Donnie.
Classy.
It can't be money green.
Hey, that's classy to me.
All right, what are we doing next?
We're gonna do some more.
We're gonna do some more. All right.
We gotta wait till our back stops hurting.
We're gonna wait for Donnie's back to start hurting, then we're gonna do some more. It's not 2 o'clock. The church is wrong, I think. Did something happen? It's the fall. We fell back. I might have to go work on the church chimes now, I guess. We're getting there, Donnie. Yeah, so put the water in first. That helps definitely.
Not out of water.
About out of water. I don't know what we're gonna do then.
Me neither. Just been thinking about that.
We're gonna put the water in first. Donnie's been, as it dries, he's been sanding the edges down a little bit with his foot. He rubbed the edge a little bit to get it smooth. I don't know how well that's gonna work, but that's what we've tried. So we'll see. So we're gonna paint the hell out of this thing this weekend and get it all one color, and then it's gonna look much nicer. And then we're gonna paint these poles that are gonna make it much nicer. But if you look, the walls are looking pretty good. The ceiling actually looks really good, which I'm surprised of. But it's actually coming together pretty good. It's a little bit more work, and then we'll have it ready where we can rent it to somebody. What are you doing, Donnie? He's touching it up with the trowel a little bit. It's starting to dry. It's getting there. So we're gonna let it set up for a few days, and then we'll come in here with some paint. So I'm gonna have Donnie put on the last part of the video after we get it cleaned up, but we don't have the paint on it yet. And then we'll show you how it ended up.
Here you go, guys. This is how it turned out. We got rid of all the bumpiness and duddiness and all that good stuff. Turned out pretty good. I wanted to just let y'all see how it turned out. Turned out good. Flowed out good. Everything seems to be good. So if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up for filming it, and we'll catch you on the next one.